Okay, so you guys joined me today, just finishing up a little bit of shopping. I just wanted to grab a few more things off Chet. Thank you. So the first thing I want to do is, while I was here, I was rummaging through his stuff, and he had a mod for this, the silence rifle. So if we're going to add that, there we go. Boom, we now have a silenced sniper rifle with a night vision scope on it. That's going to be amazing, I think. And with a little bit of sleep done, I think we're ready to start today. What I plan to do today is we're going to finish off wildcards, kind of. We're probably not going to go and tell Yes Man about everything, but we are going to go and meet the Great Khans, and then we're going to start working on some of their missions and some of the other faction missions that they've asked us to do. Now the Great Khans are over up this way. I've already set a little quest marker. We're going to go from Good Springs and see if we can't like take this path up. Hopefully it won't be too dangerous, but we'll figure it out. Now probably the easiest way to get there from Good Springs... Oh, we have dehydration. One sec. Now probably the easiest way to get there is to run from Good Springs, like I said, and kind of head just like northeast. It's probably the best way to describe it. So not completely north, but not completely east. You sort of want to go up and cut through this little bit here until you get to this junction, and then up. And then you sort of cut off to the left here and go up past the well, they're not bloat fires. What are they? They're cazadors, which is going to be a big problem for us because I hate cazadors. So if we perch up on this little thing up here, we're going to see a little rad scorpion down there. But kind of the way we're going to head is like down towards that path there and then up and around, hopefully. Hopefully. Is that where we're going? Yeah, I think it is. One sec. No, that's not where we're going, actually. I'm mistaken. We actually want to head a bit more over to the west. That's Sloan down there, I'm pretty sure, from memory. And past Sloan, so yeah, that's Sloan, I'm pretty sure. And then past Sloan is Deathclaw, that's it. It's Deathclaw territory. But right now, we're actually in Cazador territory, so... Oh, I think I just saw one. Did I say one? Let me just... No, okay, I didn't see one. Sorry, Cazadors get me really on edge because they're scary, weird little creatures of hell. Oh, there's one. There's one. You see, I see one. Okay, so what I want to do now is... I'm going to grab out my... There we go. Now, if I can just... Fuck your wing. No, okay, we've been poisoned. Okay, this is not going to work out well for us. Oh, that did not work out well. Okay. That was just one of them. However, if you do need to make a fair few caps here, Cazador glands are worth 85. Probably a little bit less, probably like 60 or so, when you sell them. But they only weigh 1, so they're quite good for that. Now, I have been poisoned, unfortunately. This is going to be a problem. I don't even have an anti-venom on me. Right. This might be a little more difficult than I thought this was going to be. Oh, I saw a Cazador out there. I don't really want to fuck with the Cazador right now. So I'm going to, first of all, pop another stim pack and move down to our varmint rifle and see if we can't snipe this out. You can hear we're getting hit by the poison, which isn't good. Now, I don't like those odds. We're in danger. Oh, this isn't going to be good. Okay. And Vats is fucking up. Okay, is it alright, it's leaving us alone. Alright, we're gonna run. Alright, we're just gonna run. I'll come back and I'll deal with this in a second. Oh, fuck. Alright, new plan. Hopefully, stealth boy. Nope, not while enemies are nearby. We're in caution. Can we do it while we're in caution? Not while the enemies are nearby. Okay. Well, we're just going to use the stealth boy to run over here and get out of caution. We're in danger. We're going to die. Okay. This is not going as I planned. Alright, new plan. I've come up with a new plan. So I went back to our house and we have 4 anti-venoms here. Now, I'm going to hope that's going to be enough that we're just going to be able to run through. But... I'm not sure, so let's cross our fingers. We're also going to try and take a bit of a different route around. Instead of going directly towards it, I'm going to see if I can't New Vegas my way around the top, kind of. And hopefully maybe sort of kind of if they're nice, sort of just like pass my way around. Because you can see over there, there is the, let me grab out this rifle instead. Oh, that was bright. Why are you trying to go night vision right now? That's not nice. Anyway, over there we go, thank you. Over there, some textures bugging out. But that is the Red Rock Canyon that we are heading towards. We just need to actually get over there. Yeah, that's not a nice sight. Oh, can I actually just snipe these cazadors off from up here? Oh, I think that was a bad idea. That was a terrible idea. Right, well, how about, do I have, what's my best gun right now? Probably you, right? Yeah. Now, if you're going to come up here, can I deal with you with this? Oh, have you decided to leave me alone? Or can you just, you can't actually figure out how to get up here, can you? Okay, well, you've figured this bit out. Alright, laser weapons. Good way to deal with these things. Also, a lot of XP. Each one of these gives you 45 XP off the cazadors. Which is a lot of XP, let's be honest here. Let's see if we can't bait one of these guys out. Okay, I didn't get him in time. I gained the Lord Death perk. Ooh, alright. I didn't know I was going to grab that. I think we've been infected though, haven't we? Yeah. So what does the Lord Death perk give us? You gain damage bonus against everything because you like to kill everything. Ah. Well, that's nice, isn't it? We've been poisoned, so how about we grab one of our anti-venoms? There was a reason we bought them all along, so we may as well use them, right? Oh, you're only a young cazador. You should be okay to die. I gave Bug Stomper rank 1. And I did we're getting a lot of achievements today. Full action points restored. We'll deal with this little encampment thing in a second. We'll go and learn about it. But for now, I have a cazador I have to take out before it decides to kill me. Can you come here? Oh, it's scared. It's running. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. Oh, there we go. God, that is... I really, really don't like cazadors. I don't know if you can tell this. Let's have a little bit of a look here. We got some fiends going on. A machete. Ooh, fiend battle helmet. That looks pretty nice. Not as nice as what we're wearing, so we're going to leave it for now. So basically what's going on here is, this is, from what I can tell, originally an NCR camp. You can tell by the NCRs just sleeping back there, alright? Like this is sort of how the NCR set up their shop and stuff. You can kind of get that. Some merc armor, not really useful. But, so originally it looks like it was an NCR camp of some sort. Then they've been kicked out by probably the fiends. And then the Great Khan have come in and tried to take them out, and everything in Sioux has been a giant battle. There's some psycho on the ground there. Oh, first aid box, that'll be useful. Some dirty water, purified water, yeah, there we go. That was a whole bunch of useful stuff. But this sort of like sets us on our way for learning about what's going on. Alright, here's a much better look of like the Red Rock Canyon sort of place that we're heading towards. You can see it's quite appropriately named, the Red Rock Canyon, because, well, it's a canyon of red rock. Okay, that'll be fine. They're just some mantises. Mantises shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we just took on a shitload of cazadors, so I don't think anything's really a problem at this point. These guys, not as good as cazadors for like XP and We'll open that gate. No, you don't want to go in? Okay, well, we'll just take care of all your mantis buddies in this first for the time being. Also, they don't poison you, I'm pretty sure. Which, again, another reason why they're not as bad as the Cazadors you just faced coming down here. What's over that way? What's over that way? Oh, there's a... whatever that thing is. Thanks for telling me about that, but he's not a threat right now. So these big horners are pretty much like the bull, I guess, or the cat. No, they're not really the cattle, because the Brahmin are the cattle of the Fallout universe, aren't they? I don't know. They're just like they're big horns. But as long as we don't go near them, they should be okay with us. They're only hostile because they're protecting their young, which makes sense. You know, if you go near someone's like baby, they get a little antsy. They don't like you doing it. Through the middle here, we'll get into the Red Rock Canyon. Sort of, yeah, it's not a nice sight, but it's okay. The Khans like us. Remember how we helped them out in Boulder City? The Khans don't hate us right now, so we're okay. They are quite evil people, though. So if you walk down through the middle of the Red Rock Canyon down here and sort of just make your way around this little corner and up the hill. Oh, there we go. We just discovered the Red Rock Canyon. I feel we're a bit like, you know, far in to only just be discovering it. I think we may have noticed this was here before that point there, game. But here we go. Go to the Red Rock Canyon and make contact with the Great Khans. We haven't actually made contact yet, game. Might want to let us actually talk to the Great Khans first. So here's some cave, not really cave painting because we're not exactly in a cave, but some rock paintings of the Great Khans taking care of pretty much everyone. So that's them, the Powder Gangers. I assume that's the NCR. That's a guy that's, I don't know who that is. Maybe the Legion. And like the White Glove Society, I guess. And some more paintings. The Great Khans, they've got a little symbol they've drawn on some rock over here. Again with the same wall rock art thing. So yeah, that'll be the Rangers. That'll be someone I don't know. Powder Gangers, again, they don't like to interact with people. Except for us, because we help save them and not get them killed. Ah, Papa Khan. And Carl. And Regis. I'm not too sure. Let's have a talk with some of these guys, though.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub? You want to hear the story of the Great Khans? It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal. We have suffered, but we will regain our glory. In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The Great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here. They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them. When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down. Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here. Typical. No reference for it. You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Alright, so there is Papa John's little thing. Let's talk to Carl.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser. They're a tribe of fine warriors with many proud traditions and a glorious history. They will be worthy additions to the Legion. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
And with Carl there, so as you said, he is sort of halfway between a scout and an ambassador. Sort of like Kaiser's gone, hey, you guys go and talk to these guys and make a deal for me. That's pretty much what he's done. And Regis over here, or hopefully he'll tell us how to say his name eventually, because I think it's Regis, but it could be Regis. I'm not too sure.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans? That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked I would, but that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere. Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre, and sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind. Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider. Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Alright, so Regis. Regis is how he pronounced it. So what he wants is, he doesn't hate the NCR the way Papa Khan hates the NCR, so he's sort of like so there's the Khan guy, and then there's the Caesars guy, and then there's he's meant to be like the NCR guy, so you can sort of help decide who you want the Khans to go with. But I haven't decided who we're going with yet, so we don't have to worry about any of this. Anyway, with the Great Khans come up here and talk to, let us go and I think we're going to go and help the boomers around the Niles Air Force Base. Just so we can finish their little side quest and get them on side. And then we'll go and do the Brotherhood and get them on side. So let's head up to the Niles Air Force Base. So over here at Niles, we'll open this gate. Oh, there we go. Yes, we've already been through this. You're not allowed to shoot me. Yeah, as much as you want to shoot me, you're not allowed to shoot me. You either. Now, there are a few things we can go and do in the Niles Air Force Base here. One of which I want to give a quick little shout out to John from Many a True Nerd. Hey, how are you? Love your work. You're amazing. For pointing out to me. And one thing I probably would have never have known either. Around here, there are the children somewhere. Let me see if I can find them. Ah, here's one of them. Who are you? Are you the one that I'm looking for? No, you're running away from me. Stop running away from me, children. I need to speak to you to finish a quest. So, down here we can... There we go.
Halt. You must pay the toll to pass.
Boom. Okay, so a lot of them just say little things like that. You can't actually interact with the children. Except for you, Lindsay. But we'll get to Lindsay in a second. If we talk to the mini boomers...
Whoa.
I'm just passing through. Another one.
Hey, do you have any toys outside?
I'm just passing through. Okay, so all of the mini boomers here, or the unnamed mini boomers, sorry, the mini boomers, you can't actually interact with. There is one, however, you saw me mention her before, Lindsay. Where is she? Here she is. Lindsay, do you have a lost toy, perhaps, that you're looking for?
Hey there, mister. Can you help me find Mr. Cuddles? Mr. Cuddles is my teddy. I lost him, and I don't remember where. Thanks. Let me know when you find him.
Will do. Okay. And of course, as she said, she has lost a stuffed bear somewhere in this giant Air Force Base. Let's go and find some of the other quests that we can go and do. There are a few around that we have to do to go and get the boomers on our side. So in the hangar here, we have both Jack and Loyal. Let's talk to Loyal first, shall we?
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging.
Okay, so as you said, we need to go and fix the solar array. Don't actually worry about... Can you be quiet? Don't actually worry about running over to Helios 1 to go and get the stuff. There is enough stuff here that you can grab to fix it. Talk to Jack first, shall we?
Hey.
See what he needs help with.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
Now, with speech 35, you can use where I come from, we discuss personal problems, or with confirmed bachelor, which I always like to use, if we can. A personal matter, eh? Handsome guy like yourself, I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too. There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Okay, so again, there's another little thing for Jack. Young hearts. We'll get to that at the end, after we've already gained all the fame we can for the boomers. Ah, here it is. So, over in the northwestern building, kind of right behind where we talked to Jack over here, there's a little bear on the floor. Mr. Cuddles. Let's take Mr. Cuddles, shall we? And let's go see if we can't find Lindsay really quick. Now, if I was a little girl who lost her teddy bear on a military Air Force base, where would I be hiding? I'd be hiding over here, away from everyone, because I'm on a mission to find my bear.
Hi again. Have you found Mr. Cuddles?
I have, although with the speech of 60, you can lie to her, which is just cruel. Why would you ever lie to her? But no, we've found Mr. Cuddles. He's right here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll never lose you again, Mr. Cuddles.
There we go, Boomer Fame game. Now, the reason most people will never see this is because children don't show up in VATs, Mr. Gutsy. So you can't go around and scan or scan them and see that not all of them are actually called mini boomers. There is Lindsay over there who actually has a name.
Hi.
And who might you be, young Raquel? Do you happen to have some quests or some jobs around the Air Force base that need doing?
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. All I need is a pretext. What is it, Savage? Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
Alright, so again, another thing to do with these giant ants. How about we go and see Loyal about that weapon though, shall we? Loyal, I hear there is a bug
Sorry, no
problem.
time to talk, outsider. What is it, outsider? I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants.
So, with a science of 50, does it have a dial or something? Turn it up to 11. Is not really a scientific way to do it. But with speech of 50, I think of it as a field test, a trial run. Will pretty much he'll give us the gun and we can go and use it.
If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
There we go, and we have the sonic emitter from Loyal. So let's go and deal with these like the generators and all the ants, shall we? Now over here is the generator room where we will head over in a second, but not quite yet. For starters, we have a few solar panels we need to take care of. So we need a repair of 65. If you click on it, it says 65 or higher required, or solar parts array. Now we have a repair of 50, but we should also have a book here somewhere that'll give us let us boost our stuff. Repair. Is it really only repair 10? I thought it was repair 20. Ooh, okay. This might be a little more difficult than I thought. I thought the book was going to give me repair 20. Alright, let me think of this real quick. Okay then. Since it turns out I was actually mistaken and that I wasn't going to be able to finish that like I thought the skill book gave me plus 20. I don't know why I thought it gave me plus 20, but I did. We're going to actually have to go to Helios 1 to go and get some solar array panel parts. So let's go and do that really quick. So what we're looking for is I dotted around the solar array field. There is a whole bunch of these. There we go. Salvage. Now we need, I think it's like 8 of these or so. So we're going to go around and just grab all the broken ones off the floor, and then we can go and fix the other ones. So one thing I do like that's next to them, they've got all these little toolboxes here next to all the broken ones, which I think is a nice little touch of lore there. That someone was out here trying to fix them, but it wasn't going too well for them. See, here's a good example of it. There's a toolbox next to one of the broken arrays. There we go. So we just finished the thing. Our hunger levels increased, but it's fine. We can deal with that. Now we need to just head back up to Niles Air Force Base. No, okay. There we go. Niles Air Force Base. Cut. What enemy? Oh, those. Right. Okay. Well, let's get out of here, and then we'll go and do that. Right. Now that we're back, we should be able to climb back up here and fix all of these broken solar arrays, hopefully. If it'll, there we go. So we go here and repair with salvage parts. Use Helo salvage parts. Boom. Using the spare components, you've managed to repair that. Use Helo salvage parts, and we go through and we finish all this. There we go. All broken solar arrays are repaired. Perfect. Tell Loyal that the array has been repaired. Well, we could go and do that. There's one more thing we have to do while we're here, and that is take care of a little bug problem that everyone seems to be complaining about. This door right here, we can use the key, we can get down into the generator plant. Right away, what she said about them like eating gunpowder or whatever, completely true. So if we grab a laser pistol here, there we go. They explode. So you want to be careful. Oh, oh, please tell me you're not too close. Please tell me you're not too close. Get out of VATS. Oh, you were way too close. Yep. Right. There we have an example of what not to do. And now I'm crippled, and I don't have a doctor's bag or anything. Oh, another really useful thing, an assault carbine. Really, really, really powerful, like, assault rifle, I guess. It does damage 7 and a DPS of 90. It does use the 5mm rounds, which we don't have any of at the moment. But, again, if you are going for that, there is a really good source of them in here. What we're looking for is the ants here. There we go. Now, if you just shoot them, they won't explode. Alright? They won't explode. Some ant meat, that'll be useful. We actually do need to eat some ant. But what we're after is place the sonic emitter in the mound. Sonic emitter removed. Boom, we've done Loyal's thing. Activate the sonic emitter. Let me just... There we go. That should kill all of the ants. There we go. Get a little death animation. That's all of the ants killed without exploding or dying. Now if I activate these, that should turn that on, right? Boom, main generator switch. And we have power again. Look at that. Marvelous. Jump across there. Return to Raquel and tell her about that. I'm not quite done looting here, game, okay? Let me finish looting first. So here, good source of these 5mm rounds I was telling you before is down here. It's like their little armory, I guess, for down here. Good source of a couple of missiles and a mini nuke. I don't like the idea of carrying around a nuke on me, so we're not going to bring the nukes. We might, however, pick that one up off the ground. I always thought that, like, playing with the mini nukes like that should have killed you. Like, it should have set the nuke off. I think it's a little bit of bad design flaw, but it's never done it in any of the Fallout games. But I always thought it should. Same with, like, blowing up the artillery shells here. Like, if I come back here, this is just another way you could have got in here. If I come back here and... Nah, this might take a little while. Anyway, I know you can do it. If you fire at the nukes and you set off the artillery rounds, it blows everything up. Which is what I thought should have always happened. Missed something. What I thought should have always happened with like the mini nukes and stuff when you're playing with them. Anyway, let's go and hand these quests in, and then we can go and find a doctor, because we're a bit crippled after that ant exploded on us. Oh, one more thing that I think is nice. Now, if you remember, Raquel told us that she took a team down here. 2 killed, 3 injured. Now, if you head over to their medical bay, you do find 3 injured. And if you come down here, you find 2 dead boomers. Which I think is nice, that the game actually, you know, encourages the lore that they spill. So when she said there was 2 dead boomers in here, there's really 2 dead boomers down here. It's little touches like that that make, like, the Fallout games amazing. Raquel, just the woman I was looking to talk to.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
We are now accepted by the boomers. Boom. And Misbehaving is done. Another 360 XP right there. Let me just activate this, tell Lloyd about these. We go over here, we'll go and tell Lloyd that we've fixed the solar arrays and taken care of the ants with his magic gun. Running down here, we'll find Loyal, same building as he's always in. Let's talk to him really quickly.
Outsider. Need some? Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands.
Now, no matter how much you ask him this, you can't get the codes to the VR hall. It's something that has. So, level it up. We're now liked by the boomers as well. We just leveled up as well. Awesome. Now, I think we're going to start getting... Ooh, what do we want? I think I kind of want to put lockpick up, but at the same time I'm also thinking science, because I'm pretty sure there's one thing we need. We need a science of 50, I think, to access the terminal in Mr. House's office. But at the same time, here, let me think about something real quickly. No, you know what? We're going to start moving speech up towards 100, because speech 100 is going to be very useful, and we're going to put 5 more into guns. Now, perk is going to take me a little bit. Let me think for a second. You know what? I can't actually decide between if I want fast metabolism. Yeah, 20% bonus health when using stim packs, because we do use stim packs a lot, but I don't think that's really worth it. And nothing else is really taking my fancy. I mean, toughness kind of, but +3 to overall damage threshold. Not really worth it. So I think we're going to take an intense training, and we're going to put one into intelligence, I think. Intelligence or agility? Ooh. No, we're going to put it into intelligence, just because intelligence 7 is going to boost up the number of skill points we get when we level up as well. So, with that done, there is a couple more things we can do. Jack's being one of them, and we can go and talk to... Gosh, I can't remember his name. It's someone in... One of the kids tells us about their... like, the Boomers' history and stuff, if we want to go and learn the lore. It's an easy thing to deal with, because you just have to sit there and just pay attention... Or not even pay attention, just sit there and not walk away from him to get it. So it's a fairly easy one to do. So why don't we go and do that? After, we go and get a doctor to fix us. So with Doc Mitchell having patched us up once again, I feel like it's just a nice easy thing. I like to always come back here. You can go to the New Vegas Medical Center, but I haven't unlocked it in this playthrough yet. So I always like to just run back to Good Springs. Plus, it's kind of nice to let Doc Mitchell be the one that fixes you up. He was the one that saved your life, so he should be the one that, you know, gets to continue saving your life. Now chat, I need to speak to you really quickly because I need some food. Do you have any aid on you? So why don't we go and deal with Jack's little thing as well right now. So if we head up to the Crimson Caravan, there's a pretty little redhead that we need to go and speak to. So inside the Crimson Caravan right now, is she outside or are they sleeping? She's probably sleeping. Yeah, they are. Okay, well, let's do the creepy thing and we'll watch her sleep for a little bit. Ah, here she is, Janet. And up at the top here, they have a 10mm pistol. I think it's a bit weird that she's not sleeping with her pistol, it's sleeping like in its own bed. There's probably some lore reason to that. But, Janet, I have a weird little boomer guy that wants to talk to you.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
I do, it's kind of my fault.
You should go talk to Blake or Alan.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over at the Nihilist sometimes, do you? You know, is there the pretty little boy you got your eye on?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Really? Oh, that's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you. If we go and actually get, like, nice, that will happen. If we lie, on the other hand, and say you have permission, they know you're coming, some pretty bad stuff happens. Ooh, do I want to show that off or not? No, I don't. I want to keep Jack and his girl alive, so I'll ask Pearl for permission. And we'll see what we can do. So heading into Pearl's office, we can come and talk to her for a quick minute.
How is your visit with us
Jack's interested in a girl.
Well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive. I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love? You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Oh, I will not. Tell Jack Janet is interested in him. Now, we just have to quickly run over this way and go and tell Jack. There's a lot of running around in these quests. There's one thing I did find playing through some of this game is that a lot of the quests that involve, like, people and their relationships is a lot of running around. It's not so much, you know, run around, kill something, run around, kill something else. It's more just run around, talk to this person, run halfway across the map to the other person and tell them something, then run back and tell the first person. Really, really annoying. So, through here, talk to Jack. I have.
The redhead.
I have.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl? Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming and not to shoot at her.
Okay, and now, again, now we have to run back, take the boomer outfit to Janet. Here. Janet, I have some clothes for you. Get up.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend? I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
So, again, you have permission, they know you're coming. We could show it off again. I don't know if I want to yet. I might come and show it off in its own little thing. Some of the cool, like, little side things where you can do stuff like this. But, I got the boomer outfit. Wear it, you can get in.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Alright, one last thing. We have to go and talk to Alice McLafferty. McLafferty. We have to go talk to this bitch. I think it's a barter check, and you can she'll agree to just let it go without it. Or you can just pay it. I'm pretty sure we can just pay it off. At least I'm hoping anyway. Mostly because we have plenty of caps, so caps aren't really an issue. I'll be okay dropping like 1,000 caps just to get this done.
She's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
Yeah, she is. Alice, can you wake up for a sec? Thanks.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
So the speech of 75, you're really going to ruin someone's purpose? Are you really going to ruin what's supposed to be a time for happiness for her? So yeah, a speech barter check of 65 can't be that much. Why bother keeping them from her? You have a deal. So we're going to go with the speech of 75 just so we can get the XP here.
Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful, but I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
There we go, another 68 XP, and now we can go and tell Janet, and then I'm pretty sure that's the end of it. And then she runs off, and then that's this quest finally done. Janet, don't you dare get back in bed. Don't you fucking dare.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet? That's great. I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Oh, and she dresses up in her boomer outfit. And she runs. She runs all the way down. Now, you can follow her down. And that's a fun thing to do if she's not in the boomer outfit. But I can't be bothered running. Okay, so here's Janet. She's made her way and she's run all the way through. Surprisingly, without getting murderized, which is nice.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Morning.
Morning. So, you two seem awfully friendly.
Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Oh, it's the least I could do for that boomer fame. Thank you. So that's Young Hearts finally completed. Oh, God, it's been a long time. Let's just go ahead to Pearl and finish all of this off, shall we? Back into Pearl's office for the last time.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
God damn it, I thought we were done. Okay, almost. I gotta speak to Loyal about the boomer's plan to raise the boomer from the bottom of Lake Mead. God damn, I thought we were done. Apparently not. Can you tell me about this so we can be done, please?
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady and the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Oh, god damn. Alright, you know what? I think that's it for today. Next time, we'll go and we'll raise the lady from the lake and we'll go and finish all of that. But for now, this has been Fallout New Vegas. Hardcore mode. And god, I'm having fun with this game. I can't wait to finish this off. Next time, we will probably go... Where's the Brotherhood of Steel's one? Anyway, we'll do the Brotherhood of Steel one next time, and that'll be all good. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.